Probably should have titled this live. I forgot to add a title to my live stream. I wonder if I should do that. Can I do that here? Wow, there's a lot of people who just joined. Hello, all 1,300 of you. Wow, a lot of people just joined really quickly. I was completely unprepared for this. Well, welcome everyone. Hello. I'm just here to do a quick Q&A. So, ask some questions if you have any, using the question feature, or the Q&A feature. What is it called? It's just called questions, okay. And I will answer them. So, do that, and there is a pretty good chance that I will choose your question. And I see a few people who I know in the comments, but your names just went by really quickly, so I couldn't quite see who you were. I'm very sorry. Okay. It has been a while since I have gone live here. It's been too long. Way too long. Also, it is very cold in this room, so I'm going to be rubbing my hands together a lot. Somebody asked, when will Manny come back? I have no idea. I do not know that. And somebody asked how I got my role on Manny. So for those of you who don't know, Manny is a TV show, or a YouTube show. It's not a TV show, it's a YouTube show. That I act in, and I play a goth boy. I auditioned. I saw a casting role for a goth boy, and so I just decided to give it a shot, and they hired me. Oh, hello, Preacher Lawson. Hi, everyone. Alright, let me answer some questions. Oh, wow. They added a new feature where people can like questions to boost them. Okay. How old are you? I'm 16 years old. Okay. Where do you live? I live in California, in Los Angeles. Alright, let's see if there's any questions. This is a cool feature, so people can basically vote for which questions I answer. And I am so sorry, I'm missing a bunch of people in the normal chat, because I have the questions open, so I can't see everyone who is just talking normally. Okay. There are a lot of questions and chats coming in right now. This is hard to manage. What is your opinion on Star Wars? I love Star Wars. I have always loved Star Wars. I love Star Wars video games. I love the movies. I used to love the movies. I especially love the TV shows. I just started watching Book of Boba Fett. I love that show already. And I've loved both seasons of The Mandalorian. Somebody just asked me, what are you doing? Well, the poet _, I am doing a live stream where I answer questions. Okay, there are already over 200 questions, I think. Spidey fan. Okay, I have not seen the new Spider-Man movie. I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to see it soon, and I'm very excited. Please don't spoil it. Is it good? Can you guys let me know if it's a good movie? What should my expectations be going in? I'm excited. I'm very excited. I'm excited to see Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man movie, and I'm excited to see Dune, and there's a few others. There's so many movies I want to see. Alright. What grade are you in? Hold on, I do online school, so I don't have to answer this question a lot. I'm in 11th grade. Wait, am I? I'm a junior. Wait. Yes, I'm a junior. I keep forgetting. Oh, I might do some dancing later too. So I'll put on some music and I'll start dancing. Okay. Hi, do a robotic dance? Okay, well, I'm not gonna dance quite yet because I'm sitting down on a couch and I would have to move a bunch of tripods away from here, which would be annoying, but I'll do some roboting here. Alright. Wait, there's no... Did my brother just comment on this? No, he's asleep. Wait, what? I'm very confused right now. Okay. Next question. Okay. What is your favorite song and dance you did so far, and would you perform to a rich celebrity? I don't entirely understand that, but I think that my favorite performance I've done is I Built a Friend from America's Got Talent. The very first performance I did. I don't understand the second part of that question. I'm sorry. What is my least favorite food? This is a good question. So, I've said before that my favorite food are surprisingly and confusingly olives. I like olives a lot. Black pitted olives. For Christmas, I kid you not, I got a can of black olives and I have been eating them. They are so good. I can't explain it, I just love them. And I think that my least favorite food, I think bell peppers. Red bell peppers. I hate them with a passion. You don't understand. They're the worst. I hate them so much. Okay, I just saw in the chat, somebody asked, will I go back to America's Got Talent? No, I will not. And there's a couple reasons. I think the main one is that I've done a lot of reality television, and it's a very tiring thing to do. And I've done a lot of it, and I think that I want to move on, and I like what I'm doing now. I like making videos on my own, and I think I'm going to stick to this. I don't really want to go back on reality television. It's fun to do, it's just very tiring, and it's especially hard on my family. So, I don't think I'm going to be going back on America's Got Talent. It was a fun experience, but I don't want to go back. When did I start dancing? I started dancing when I was 8 years old, so I have been dancing for 8 years now. It doesn't feel like it. Alright. Are you gay? No, I am not, but I am an ally of the community, of the LGBTQ community. How long have I been dancing for? I just answered this question. Why did I click on that? Somebody asked, am I really 16? Yes, I am actually 16. Somebody asked me in the chat how I moonwalk. I will do some dancing later, and I'll show you how to do some dance moves, if I have time. I'm not going to be going live for that long, but I'm just going to be answering questions for now. I'm sorry. What are my thoughts on turtles? Okay. Turtles are great. I love turtles. I have never seen a turtle in person. Have I? I may have seen one at a zoo somewhere. But turtles are great. I like turtles. Turtles, very cool. Very nice animal. There's a few questions at the top that I'm not answering. And I will not answer. How was your New Year's? I had a pretty amazing New Year's. I went to the Rose Parade with my family very early in the morning, and it was an interesting experience. It was a little rocky. We were not prepared. Let me actually tell you about it. So for those of you who don't know, the Rose Parade is a parade with a bunch of floats just made out of flowers and roses. It's very cool. And so I got up at 5 in the morning, which meant that I did not stay up until midnight for New Year's. But I got up early with my brother and my mom, and first off, we made a wrong turn, and so we barely made it in time. And we thought that we could order ahead in Starbucks, like we could order on the app, but thinking obviously you can't because there were so many people there. And so then we had to wait in this super long Starbucks line, and so we barely made it in time, but it was a very fun experience otherwise. Are you still in school? Yes, I am. I'm still in school. I'm in high school. And I hope to go to college one day, too. Somebody asked me what it was like working with Brat. So Brat is the company that makes Manny, which is a YouTube show that I was on. It's fun working with Brat. I know a lot of people there, and so it's really great to just be with my friends and act. And I play a really fun character on Manny. I play Goth Boy, which is definitely one of my most favorite characters I've ever played, just because it's fun to play something completely different that is not at all like how you are in real life. And babygirl4219_ says, have you ever played an instrument? I have. I used to play piano a lot, although I stopped a few years ago because dancing just took over my life. Although I think I would like to start playing it again. Okay. Let me go into the Q&A question. I'm going to scroll down and pick a random question. When did you decide to go on America's Got Talent? So, I actually auditioned for America's Got Talent three times. Yes, I auditioned 3 times. Not because I really wanted to get on the show, but because I tried out once, and I had such an amazing experience meeting all of these amazing dancers and magicians and singers that I just kept trying out. And so I first went to the audition when I was 9, maybe? I had just started dancing, and I just went with my parents, and even though I was not very good, I had an amazing time. I met so many amazing people, because everyone there has some crazy talent. And so it was a big surprise when I actually did get on the show. So I decided that I wanted to try out years before I was actually on the show. And if you have been debating if you want to do it, I would recommend to just go and try out. Not to get on the show, but just to meet all the amazing people there. It's just an amazing experience. Okay. Let me scroll down. I want to pick a question that was just recently asked. Let me see. What advice would you give to somebody who is trying to start acting? I thought that said dancing for some reason. I have not thought about this before. Well, when I started acting, I started with theater, which helped a lot because just for me, performing was really tricky, like lifting my head up from the ground and talking to a bunch of people, because I am very naturally introverted. So that helped me a lot. But I don't think I'm the best person to give advice about this. I guess I'm gonna skip this question. I don't know how to answer this really well. I'm sorry. Oops, I accidentally closed the app. Oops. Let me scroll down. Okay. Was that me on America's Got Talent? Yes, that was me on America's Got Talent. Quite a few years ago. Long time ago. Wait. Okay, this is confusing me. Are we going to get a normal Merrick on Insta or an extension of... I don't know what this means. I'm sorry. Okay, in the chat, _error_B_O_Y said, do you watch zombie movies? I can't. I really can't. I don't like horror movies, and I especially don't like zombie movies. I've tried. I can't do it. I don't like them. I'm sure that there are some amazing zombie movies out there, but they're not for me. And especially horror movies. People like them, and I don't understand how people like them. I mean, I'm sure that there are great horror movies. Again, they're just not for me. Oh. Okay. This is a hard question. How has your experience with life been since America's Got Talent? So, America's Got Talent was a crazy experience, and it obviously really helped to jumpstart my career as a dancer and a content creator. But I'm not sure a lot of people know, who didn't watch me before the show, that I was on social media, and I did have quite a few followers on Instagram and TikTok, and I was posting videos before America's Got Talent. That was not the start of everything. And so, I mean, since America's Got Talent, it's been wild. I grew on social media at such an insane pace, it changed my life. And now, right now, my job is to create videos, and it's kind of a dream come true for me. I never thought I would be here. Somebody said, "Do you still have TikTok?" Yes, I do. My account is kind of banned right now in a way. It's not showing any of my videos to my followers, but I still am on TikTok. You can go to my account. I just posted a video that I worked very hard on. I posted a video doing a Spider-Man trend where I shoot a web out of my wrist, and it attaches to the camera, and it pulls it in. That was a very hard video to make. I reshot it twice, and I went through at least 5 iterations of just trying the same effect over and over and over. So that was one of the more difficult videos to make, but I'm very happy with the outcome. Okay, somebody said, your Instagram is TikTok dance themed. Wondering if we will get a normal you and not this polished TikTok style. So, the polished TikTok videos are what I like creating. I've never liked doing real, it's never really real, but real vlog style content. I've tried it a few times, and I like kind of writing and scripting and editing and shooting my own stuff. I've never liked doing that kind of real content as much. So maybe one day I'll do more of that. It's definitely something that I've tried to do in the past, so maybe. Somebody about my Spider-Man video says, I seen that and you got knocked back on the couch. I did. I shot that one part where I hit the wall and fell onto my couch, I think 20 times. I shot that video so many times, and you can actually see, if you watch the video, you can see on the wall, there are these big streaks of red from my jacket because I hit the wall so many times. But I just did it over and over and over and over until I got a good take. Actually, I shot it more than 20 times because I shot it twice. So, much more than that. I have jumped on that couch so many times, I am so surprised it is not broken. Let me scroll down and pick a random question. Okay. There's a few questions here that I have either answered already, or I'm not going to answer. How many languages can I speak? Well, so I can sort of speak Spanish. If somebody types a sentence in Spanish, I can read it a few times, and eventually I'll figure out what it says. Sometimes. I can I can speak it just a very, very small amount. I used to be fluent in Spanish, but not anymore. I kind of lost that ability. Alright. Okay, let me scroll down and pick a random question again. I have to wrap up this live stream sort of soon. Did I watch the new Matrix? So, I was really excited about the new Matrix. I loved the original Matrix movie. It inspired me to make a lot of the effects that I have. But I've seen some reviews about the new Matrix, and I don't really want to watch it, because no matter what I hear about the movie, I will go in with high expectations, and I don't want to be disappointed, and so I don't want to watch it. Has anyone here watched it? Can you was it any good? Because I heard that it really wasn't that good, and I don't want to watch it because of that. I don't want the Matrix legacy to be ruined for me. Because I loved the original Matrix so much. I loved the action scenes. It blew my mind when I watched it. And yeah. Catherine Coburn, hello, said, to be honest, I wasn't that big of a fan. Yeah, that's what I heard from a lot of people. That's why I'm afraid to watch it. I'm seeing a few people say it was good, and a few people say it wasn't. KBeard21 says, have you seen the new Spider-Man? No, I have not. Don't spoil it. Do not. I don't want to spoil. I have been dodging these internet spoilers left and right. I have not seen it, and I am very, very excited to see it, because I've heard that it's very good. Alright. Do I play video games? Yes, I do. I love video games. I don't play that many. I've played a lot of video games over the past, but the ones that I've really enjoyed are like the more creative sandbox ones, like Minecraft, Terraria. Those are the games that I play most. So I do play video games. I love video games. The only thing I've heard about the new Spider-Man movie is that it's sad. I know that it's really sad. That's the only thing I know. So don't spoil anything else. Okay, what is the hardest move? It's a move called the... Okay, well, for me, this is not the hardest move. For me, I want to be clear. For me, the hardest move is called, right now at least, the wiggle walk. It is... For me, I have had a very hard time learning it. And I'll just randomly be practicing it when I walk around, and I have not gotten it down. It's very hard to explain. I'll back up the camera in a second if you want to show you. You basically have to, like, move your feet like this. It's kind of like the jaywalk, if anyone remembers that, where, like, you walk like this, but it's on your heels instead. It's very strange. You can look up video of people doing it. I can't really do it that well. Okay, Aki Jr. asked in all caps, who's Spider-Man favorite, Andrew, Tobey, or Tom Holland? So, I have not seen any of the other Spider-Man movies. I've only seen the ones with Tom Holland. As a kid, I did not watch that many movies, just in general. And so I never saw the original ones, even though I would like to. So, I can't really say that anything other than Tom Holland is my favorite, because I haven't seen them. Somebody asked, Merrick, what game systems do you have? I just have a PC. I play video games on my PC. I edit on my PC. It's all I really need or want. Well, that's not true. I got a VR headset for Christmas, which is very cool. VR is one of the... It's very new to me, and I love it so much. It's so fun to play. I've been playing a lot of Beat Saber, and it's just so much fun. Beat Saber is the best. Okay. Catherine asked, do you play Beat Saber? I do. I love Beat Saber. I've just recently started playing it because I just got a VR headset for Christmas, but I love it. Were you really nervous when you were on America's Got Talent? Of course. It's the biggest performance you can possibly do ever. Sort of. I mean, for a dancer, it's like the biggest thing. I mean, there were so many millions of people watching. It was, of course, very nerve-wracking. One thing that helped, though, was that, first off, you can't see any of the audience. When you're on stage, they have really bright light shining in your face, so the entire audience is just black. You can only see the 4 judges. and you can't see anybody watching through their TV screens. So that helped a lot. Once I got on stage, when I only saw the 4 people, I'm like, okay, I can do this. For some reason, all of the nervous energy that I had built up inside of me just kind of got released when I actually walked on stage. Maybe it's because I thought, like, oh, there's no going back now. Maybe. But yes, of course I was very nervous, especially, like, the day before. Oh my gosh. Because what if you mess up? That's the only thing that that's the only thing you'll know, that you'll be known for, is messing up. It's very nerve-wracking. Alright, another question. Okay. What color are my eyes? Kind of olive, I guess. Can you tell? What color would you say this is? What color would you say my eyes are? You can see in the video. I don't really know, like, kind of a desaturated darker green, I guess. Is that I know that's not a color that people use to describe their eyes, but I don't know. Somebody said I think olive. I think that's the name for my eye color. Somebody said, are you related to Christopher, Hanna? I don't think so. Somebody said, maybe that's the reason you love olives, because my eyes are olive colored. It's a funny coincidence. Okay, let me scroll down, find a random question. I don't want people whose questions are not liked a lot to, feel like their question won't get answered. Okay. How do castings work? How do you know if they are real or not? That's actually a hard question, and sometimes I don't know. Just recently, I did an audition for... Yeah, I did an audition for a supposed TV show, and it turned out that they had no funding at all, and so then it just didn't happen. But I don't normally deal with that stuff, so I don't really know the process. I'm only 16. I should not be submitting myself for auditions. I do not trust myself. Somebody said, are you friends with Slay and A? And yes, he's awesome. Somebody said, do you like dancing more than moonwalk games, or moonwalking more than dancing? What? Do you like dancing more than moonwalk games, or moonwalking? Okay. Is that asking if I like moonwalking or dancing more? Moonwalking is dance. I mean, obviously, if I had to choose, like, dancing, excluding moonwalking, or just moonwalking, I would choose dancing. Because moonwalking is just moonwalking. It's just like one dance move. That's a very confusing question. I think that's that. Okay. Why did I stop streaming on Twitch? So, I streamed on Twitch a few years ago. 3 years ago. I think 5 times total. And I think maybe if I tried it again, I would enjoy it. But at the time, I did not have a very good computer. And so just playing video games while I streamed was very frustrating. And I was not very good at commentating while I played. Like, I either had to choose to play, or I had to choose to talk to the camera. And so I was not very good at it. So I stopped. And I also only had about 20 people watching. So it just wasn't worth it. It wasn't really worth my time. I would love to try it again one day, but I don't think that a lot of people here would watch. Somebody said, you should do more lives. I should. A lot of times I'll think to myself, you know what? I'm going to go live tonight. I'm going to go live on Instagram. And then I never do because I end up playing Minecraft or or I don't editing some video. Somebody said opinions on the Metaverse. So the Metaverse is the thing that Facebook announced. It's like a VR world. Gonna be honest, I don't understand it. I don't understand how it's any different from like VR chat or something that we already have. And it seems a little not great that Facebook, out of all companies, is controlling it. Even though they're called Meta, they're still Facebook. So, that's my opinion. I don't know. Metaverse. Some C.J. Hawkins said, you like black olives, but do you like green olives? Green olives are okay. I think that they're a little strong. I like black olives more. Green olives are okay. They're fine, just they're not anywhere, for me at least, where black olives are. Like, black olives are a whole other level. I love black olives. Green olives, they're like, they're okay. I can eat them. They're fine. Somebody said, when is your next video? Well, I just posted a video, like, an hour ago on TikTok and everywhere else. So, you can check that out. And, what was I gonna say? Okay, I completely lost my train of thought. I'll be posting another video tomorrow. I just shot one today, and it is edited, so I will post it sometime tomorrow. Somebody said, why are you so awkward today? Shy? They said in all caps. What? What? I'm kind of tired right now. Can you tell? And somebody also asked how I learned editing. So, originally, I was editing with iMovie on my iPad. I would just shoot stuff and just cut up clips for editing. And then I switched over to a slightly more advanced program. I think it was called, like, VideoPad. And it was a very basic software. And so then I learned that. And then I switched over to a newer editing software called Cyberlink. And then finally to After Effects. And so I just kind of learned a bunch of programs that progressively got harder and harder until I got to After Effects, which is like the top of the best of the best. Somebody said, how can I get your phone number? No. And somebody else asked, how long does it take for me to edit videos? That varies a lot, but for the Spider-Man video, the one that I just posted on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube, that took a long time. That took hours, days, because I reshot it a few times. And I did not know how to do that, and it took a very long time to figure out. But I think that I'm going to end the live stream here. I'm tired. I did not get a lot of sleep last night. You might be able to tell. I might just be rambling randomly. But I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you all for watching. Good night. I might go live again soon, if I remember. Oh, hello, Dad. Bye.